Good evening to you, James. It's exciting to be here. It's a big, long weekend ahead, and this is a fascinating game to start the 8 games we'll see at Suncorp for Magic Round. There's the Sharks. Can they build on what might be a season-defining victory last week for them over the Melbourne Storm? They were very courageous. It was a combination of courage and brilliance from Cronulla last week, and Andrew Fifita in great form again this year, Paul Vaughton.
He's having a sensational year. When he runs straight and hard, as we all know he can, he's almost the best prop in the game. And I can't get out of my mind Game 1 of 2017 Origin Series here at Suncorp, where he carved up Queensland, absolutely snatched them. He's a super player, but he's got to run hard and straight. None of this going sideways.
Game number 199 for Andrew Fifita tonight in the NRL. Well, the Gold Coast, look, their form has not been great. 2 wins to this point of the season, but they're a team that boasts representative talent, some great emerging talent, and some veterans with a record of success. And you do get the feeling that they're a team capable of producing a big win or 2 this year.
That young man, I think, is in for a big game. Tyrone Pucci played that jersey 14 for New South Wales last year. Played well when he's on the field. The right centre position for New South Wales up for grabs. Get the feeling Pucci want to have a big game. Same to this young man, Ash Taylor. He needs a big game.
And Matt Pryor has lost his last 9 NRL games here at Suncorp Stadium. Neither team has a great record on this ground, bearing in mind when they come here, they generally bump into the Brisbane Broncos, so the scenario is very different tonight and be somewhat unfamiliar.
Yeah, that's right. Fish.
Michael Gordon
Belinda
was lost after 3 minutes last week in the Titans' defeat to North Queensland. Suffered a head knock and was ruled out for the rest of the game because of the HIA, but he's back there tonight. Former Shark, of course, played 71 games for the club. So it's a new flagship weekend for the NRL, Magic Round, and it's about to get underway here in beautiful Brisbane, where the weather was sparkling today, and it's expected to be the case right across the next 4 days. They played 19 times, these 2 clubs. The Sharks lead 10-8 head-to-head with 1 draw back in 2016. And 8 of the last 10 games between these sides have been determined by a margin of 6 points or less. And that points to maybe another close one here tonight.
Something's happened down the end of the field. The Firecrackers, something's happened to the Firecrackers.
They're not go off.
Well, there we go. They're being trolleyed off the field now. Maybe the trolley's got a problem.
Just looking at Shannon Boyd there on the dead ball line for the Titans.
All right. Stay back, fellas.
Nearly 130 kilos, Shannon Boyd. So Josh Dugan starts Magic Round here at Suncorp, and there's nothing magic about that for a start.
Okay, Tin goal. Tin goal to drop out.
Well,
give us a word to describe that, Fatty.
That is unbelievable. That is what that is.
Yeah, it's a drop out.
Garth Brennan.
He panics there, Brimson.
Oh, poor old Garth.
Behind the line, mate. Stay behind. Wait, fellas. Let's go, Ash.
Well, I don't know whether the smoke from the fireworks caused any kind of confusion. That was a very peculiar way to kick it off. That's slightly more conventional. Flanagan takes it. And back comes Matt Pryor now for Cronulla, who'll have only 5 wins as a club on this ground. They're up to the 20 and with a great opportunity to start this game with points. Fifita playing it. Away now to Townsend off Flanagan, and now Dugan, and now Bronson Sherry. He's going to try his strength. They're going to wrap around the ball and they'll hold him up.
Bronson.
That looked too easy.
Bronson out with Dave, mate.
It's like a training game. Went through their plays. The Gold Coast just sat and watched them play.
Time on, go, 3. Thanks, Nick.
Britton Nakora, and now for Paul Gallen, who draws the boos of the crowd here in Brisbane, even though the Broncos or Queensland aren't playing. It's the Titans. They're up the road. Their base at Rabina, and here's Pryor now within a couple of metres of the line. The Gold Coast with the worst defensive record in the comp. They leak nearly 25 points per game on average, and they've got a test here as Flanagan gives it away to Sherry. Ball went behind Aaron Gray. It's scooped up, but the referees found a penalty. They were offside.
Tyrone Peachy came off the line too hard, too early. Got him through that. They played the advantage. Just looked a bit uncertain what to do there, Cherry. But
he's got some speed,
hasn't he? Ever off the mark. Whisker, away he goes.
He just holds his pass up. He passes behind the winger, Aaron Gray there. He's in for a night, Peachy. Challenged by that young man, Sherry.
Here goes Gow. He's got only one win in 9 NRL games himself here on this ground. Cronulla's most capped player. Plays it to Jaden Bailey, who goes to Kyle Flanagan. And then to Chad Townsend. Ash Taylor rushing up off the line to help make the tackle. And Kevin Proctor, the captain of the Gold Coast tonight there too. Fafita's going to run towards Proctor. Then he'll offload. Then it'll go away to Kurt Capewell. Good defence that time. Brian Kelly, the man responsible. Bullet pass away to Townsend, who showed it twice. And then he goes out to Flanagan. He'll go to Nakora. He's got 22 tackle breaks and 7 line breaks this year, Britton Nakora, and another penalty.
Well, the Gold Coast defence is holding. It's actually been pretty good.
Yep.
They haven't touched the ball yet, apart from when Wallace dropped it.
We don't pull. Huh? Wait, make sure we don't have 2 markers, boys. Wow.
They were thinking about taking a shot, but then Jaden Bailey's going to come up and tap it. Gow wants 4 and maybe 6. He's tackled by Wallace. And the 13, Jai Arrow. 2 of the incumbent Maroons middle men. Away through Flanagan. Then another offload by Fafita is in prime offloading form so far tonight. It'll come back to Nakora, who scored that all-important try against the Storm last week. 6 out from the line. Bailey swings it away to Pryor. Good tackle. Boyd get him hard around the chest within a couple of metres of the line. Brayley's going to scamper. Brayley! Oh, he may have got there.
I reckon he has, because the referee took a step back.
Okay, mate, I got tackled 4. I've got a try. Can we just confirm that he actually maintains possession all the way to the
2 of their front rowers there. They didn't get low enough.
Under or over, he went one of those.
Jared Wallace.
No, he dropped it. Oh, unfortunate. It's nil by try there. So well done, Gold Coast. They've hung on.
Jaden Brayley loses possession of the ball and fails to regain it before it touches the ground. We have a decision.
It's good defence from the Titans. 4 minutes and 7 seconds of defence. That's all they've done.
Okay, it's a knock on.
They'll stand in good stead for the rest of the game now.
In the middle, mate. Time's back on. No, don't do it.
Tyrone Peachy taps it and gives it away to Jared Wallace. He seems to be in a bit of a fight to maintain his Queensland Origin jumper on exposed form so far this year. Now Peachy goes for a run. One of 2 former Sharks in the Titans lineup. He and Michael Gordon. Tyrone's at Cronulla Junior, of course. Cronulla Caringbah. Gordon from dummy half now for Boyd. He'll run up to Cronulla's 40-metre line to be met by Brayley and Fafita. Mitch Rain sends it away to Brimson. And there's Taylor, and there's Gordon, and here's Brian Kelly. He's up against the veteran Josh Morris. He flings him to ground inside Cronulla's red zone. It's with Proctor now. He's played Cronulla 14 times before tonight for 11 victories, Kevin. Most of those in a Melbourne Storm jumper, of course. Short side play now. Taylor tries to kick it through the line. It came to Flanagan, who gave it away to Brayley.
Kevin, out of there now. Joe, go! Hold it! Wide! Hold!
Now Sasai Feki, who is returning tonight after missing the victory over the Melbourne Storm because of injury last week. And Graham from the right wing with a strong run. He's 25 out from his own line. Brad Fittler, good evening.
Matty, how are you, buddy?
I'm good, Brad.
excellent. Well, if you're going to ask how I am, I'm fantastic because I've got to say Magic Round has dished up a beautiful evening. About 20-odd degrees, little to no breeze. I'm going to bring Billy in. I want to know, we're going to scope this field over the weekend. What would it be at the moment if this was a horse race? What would this track be rated?
Yeah, it's a beautiful surface. It's probably a good 4. It'd suit AJ Brimson and Bronson Sherry, the quicker men out there.
All right, a good 4. We'll see by Sunday what she's rating.
Thanks, Brad. I didn't ask you how you work this. I've never seen you not to be well.
There's dramas for Andrew Fafita. He's coming off the field. Mickey's done a hamstring. He laid down a back plate.
Well, he's screaming to the bench. He wants to be replaced. He's out here on the wing if they can think quickly about this, the Gold Coast. Cronulla haven't got a replacement on there yet. And Fafita is stationed on Cronulla's right-hand wing. Rain goes for a run up the middle. He's coming off now, and he's being replaced by Braden Hamlin-Ueli. Well, that's a huge blow for the Sharks. And Peachy wants to tap and take off. He caught them napping. He's inside the 20. Could be a pivotal moment in the game with Fafita gone early. His boy tackled strongly by Kurt Capel within 11 metres of the Sharks line. Jai Arrow shows it, goes to Cartwright now for Taylor ball. Cartwright's in. Bryce Cartwright has scored. There's an appeal from the Cronulla defence. The bunker's being called upon. But this would be a magnificent start, although he's not happy.
Braden Ueli.
Calling a possible obstruction here.
Well, Jared Wallace goes through, and they're going to talk outside shoulder, inside shoulder, but they capitalise on the gap on the outside. So really, if you're looking at the game, this doesn't make a difference. Jared Wallace goes through. He does obstruct a little bit, but they go to the
Jared
next
Wallace
gap out.
makes contact with Braden Ueli and denies his chance to defend in the play. We have a decision.
Well, that's the way they're refereeing at the moment.
That's the rules.
It's black and white.
It's a GIA.
But unfortunately, that wasn't black and white. They didn't capitalise or get advantage from the gap where Jared Wallace
Hold him
ran.
up a sec. Chad,
Ueli wouldn't have made the tackle.
No, he wouldn't. But all he did, once he got, he's smart, see.
He played up to it.
Yeah, he threw his arms out. Oh, look at me, I've been taken out, ref.
JT, what do you think?
Yeah, it wasn't like Taylor digged into the line and, you know, Ueli was going to get him. So I agree with you there, Joey. Certainly a try from him.
Here's the tip. Don't run block plays. Do something else. Don't get in front of the ball. Get some other shot.
You should be a coach. No, that's genius.
Joy, get off! Hold!
Oh, no.
Oh, now Pryor's got a problem.
Now, Matt Pryor last week, the first minute, he got a burner.
He did too.
He's just gone straight for his neck there. He's getting referred pain down his arm and his shoulder.
Well, Gallen's got a big job now with Fafita off the field.
Yeah, well, he hasn't been sighted. He went straight into the dressing room, didn't he? So we might get our man Freddie down there to get a report soon on Andrew.
Yeah, it looks like his hamstring. It was funny because Fafita looked like he was shift down the blind side. Yep. Morris might get thrown out. And he has. Great defence by the Titans. But Fafita looked like he was screaming at his trainer. But he was screaming to Braden Hamlin-Ueli. He's saying, get up and get out here. And I think everyone looked confused because no one normally calls to the player, you call to the trainer. But he did a good job, Braden. He came on and saved the try straight away with a bit of smart inaction.
There's something here, Shannon Boyd. There's a push and shove at the play of the ball. Paul Gallen plays the ball. Something may have happened between the two big men in the middle of the field. Here, Gallen will get tackled. Shannon Boyd goes down on him. Gallen plays the ball. A bit said, but nothing really happens there. You can't see. He's picked up a knot. Maybe there he gets a head clash. He lays down. There's Gallen talking to the referee. Has he got bigger Shannon Boyd this year?
Not sure that's possible. Well, there's a high attrition rate in the early stages here. Good news for Telstra customers as well. He can enjoy 20% off NRL Premiership tickets. So get your tickets today.
Well, Matt Pryor went into that tackle and he came out and his arm is down by his side. He cannot go on. he went to attempt to tackle. He's just got no strength in the arm. The left arm is just limp.
Here's Boyd. He's all right. Oh, a one-on-one steal by Kurt Capel. Smarts. It looked like there were 2 tacklers involved, but one has dropped off, and Capel ripped the ball away, and then the Sharks have got a penalty, and they're going to tap and keep going. This has been an exciting start to the game. Hamlin Ueli with it now. Very good last week. Scored his first NRL try. Ran for 100 metres. Played half an hour, and he gave the team good impact. Different role for him tonight, though. Pryor gets it back. Brayley gives it away. Kyle Flanagan with it. Spears it out for Sherry. Good read by Dale Copley, who rushes in from the left wing and makes the tackle. He's 11 metres out from the line now when he plays it. Nakora, the dummy half. Flanagan on for Brayley, and Pryor, who's soldiering on despite being obviously inconvenienced. Put down on the 10-metre line. A long ball from dummy half finds Townsend, who beats Capel. He gives it away to Josh Morris, and the Sharks will get their try.
Yeah, set play there by the Sharks. They'll have Josh Dugan coming out the back.
4. Have a try. Please confirm there's no obstruction.
One of these set plays, the block plays, which brings up the outside defence for the Titans. And Capel gets one-on-one with Ash Taylor, who tackles under the ball, doesn't wrap the ball up.
There's no obstruction.
Morris goes over in the corner.
And Josh Morris grounds the ball. We have a decision.
It's a set play they do these days where the back rower starts on the inside of the halfback, but then he'll drift to the outside because he knows the outside defenders will come up past the ball. Here's the one-on-one rate hit from Capewell.
Gee, that was clever.
And then the player will come out. Watch the outside defenders will come up past the ball. Harvey Norman replay. Capewell changed his line, gets one-on-one with Ash Taylor, who tackles under the ball, generate an offload through the line.
He's a very underrated player, isn't he, Kurt Capewell? He's done really well for the Cronulla Sharks and this year, and he's a former Ipswich Jet, coached by Benny and Shane Walker, and he was a really good player for them for a long time. Billy Slater on the sideline.
Yeah, beautiful play there by the Cronulla Sharks. They've targeted Brian Kelly and obviously Ash Taylor. You know, the back rower doesn't usually run the line between the 2 and 3 man, but as you see here, they've identified a deficiency in the defence. The centre comes out of the line, and a beautiful try there by Josh Morris.
You mentioned Kurt Capel there. He's played all but 15 minutes of the season in the back row, and when you consider Wade Graham has been out, hasn't been cited yet, and is still a couple of weeks away at the very least, and Luke Lewis retired, the back row was problematic for Cronulla, but Capel and Nakora have done more than a good enough job. Flanagan from the sideline, it swings away left, it's 4-0.
Okay. Just wait, Joe.
Yeah. So the Sharks have got the first try of the game on the back of a lot of pressure.
Stay back, fellas.
The Titans' defence have been good up until that point, but they've broken them open. And it's a 4-0 advantage. And Pryor looks a bit freer. His arms are both available to him, if you know what I mean. He had one limp down the side of his body for some time there. Down to Brad.
Yeah, well, the physio was working on Andrew Fafita's hamstring. They're not very confident, more hopeful that he might be back. And Shannon Boyd just walked past here. He's got into HIA. He didn't look too bad, so I'm thinking he may be back in 15 minutes.
Thanks, Brad. That's Fotuaika, the 15, who's gone out there to replace Shannon Boyd. So two of the main big men out of the game in the early parts here. Here's Brayley dancing away from the markers. Goes to Townsend, who then goes to Capewell. The Ipswich boy. And Townsend with a high one. Sends it for Michael Gordon to take the catch. Just keeps on keeping on. His like Michael Gordon. Played State of Origin football many years ago, you'll remember. For Dale Copley. Finds a bit of room and now goes to Peachy. Tackle eventually by Nakora. Now he's Anthony Don. Favourites. He scored a try in his last 6 games in a row, Anthony. And for Arrow. Tackled 8 short of the halfway line. Mitch Rain, now Fotuaker. He's got the ball away. Left-handed pass. Finds the exciting young AJ Brimson. And now Taylor. High kick down for Aaron Gray. Oh, good contact. Big tackle, that one. It's Bryce Cartwright.
It's good to see Aaron Gray back in first grade, isn't it, for Cronulla? He was a star at South for a year or so, a couple of years, and then lost his way a bit, and he's come back, and it's good to see him back in the top grade.
He's played last week, and that was his first game in 12 months in the NRL. Fecky, who's come into the team back from injury, taking the place of Sione Katoa. Jaden Brayley with a scamper up to the halfway. 5 and last, Chad Townsend. A high kick again, that almost same spot of the field that they've kicked a number of times already. And Gordon nearly breaks through. And this is Dale Copley, who amazingly made his NRL debut 10 years ago as a Bronco. 125th NRL game tonight for Dale. He's had a career that's been cruelled by a number of most serious injuries. Now Fotuaker. 3 short of halfway. Away for Wallace. Tackled by Capel and Pryor. Now that ball's bounced back. And Taylor, oh, Gallen's got it back. Gal flying like a gazelle. But he lost it. Oh, he did all the hard work, Gal.
The old stager.
Well, for him to get up over someone, he needs a mini trim. He's 4 foot tall and 4 foot wide, Gal. How did he get up above the goal coast? Now it hits Braden Brayley in the head, does it? Jump, Gal.
He got it here, and then he's lost it on the ground.
Oh, bad luck. What a great effort that was. Do you think it's possible to hurt Paul Gallen? It's near impossible. Oh, there's no one tougher.
They haven't got close to hurting him in the boxing ring. And here's Peachy.
There's Sonny Bill with you.
Now Mitch Rain wearing the 9. Remember Nathan Peets is out of this Gold Coast team, so we're talking a lot about the injury situation with Cronulla, but the Titans have been cruel this year as Taylor gives it away to Brian Kelly. They lost Keegan Hipgrave just before kick-off here tonight. They've got no Tyrone Roberts. And here's Rain up to the 10, goes to Brimson, and now for Jared Wallace. 5 metres out from the line. Tackle made there by Nakora. Wayne will kick it, and Dugan spilt the ball. It's been knocked on by Dugan. They'll get another set at them.
Leave that ball there, mate. I'll chuck it up there for me.
Ash Taylor, JT, in this position, first time on the attack for the Gold Coast Titans. What message would you be sending out to him?
Yeah, I think the set, he needs to be touching the ball at least 2-3 times a set. He needs to be linking to his other half, and his fullback. His 9 needs to be getting them to a field position where they can attack from. But he's the smarts of the team now with Tyrone Roberts sitting on the sideline, so he needs to take control of this and execute his play.
Tell you what I'd be saying, any chance of a run chance.
Watching him come through the system of Broncos.
Can you run the ball?
That's what his game was built on. Running. It's quick. Here he goes.
He scored 3 tries in 5 games against Cronulla in his career, Ash Taylor. There's Proctor, flung to the ground by Dugan. Great chance here. Jairo held by Gallen and then dragged back by Dugan and Brayley. Gee, the turf's cut up there close to the goal line. Ball on the chest of Taylor, floated out the back, it's on the ground, it's picked up one-handed by Copley, who's going to score a try.
It's a beautiful pass from dummy half.
Okay.
Has he knocked the ball into the shark coming across? That's what they're checking.
No, this try for all money.
Can we just confirm in the pickup from Dale Copley that it doesn't touch a shark on the way through?
Oh, maybe. No, he gets it.
Okay, he's got to gather that ball in before he...
Does it hit his left hand? I think it hits Aaron Gray's left hand there.
Dale Copley gains possession.
Did I just say that?
Horrible pass.
It was an absolute beauty.
Dale Copley.
Watch this pass. Throws it in. Ball bounces. Copley goes over. Pass from dummy half. Billy.
This is their go-to play. They get a walk. This exact play. Half out. But I think we've seen the...
So he started as a Bronco, as I said, all the way back in 2009. Went to the Roosters and is here at the Gold Coast now, Dale Copley. It's been knee injuries mainly that have been his main issue over the years, hasn't it? And he's had a few other serious problems that have kept him out for extended periods. It's good to see him fit and firing. So Michael Gordon, who's kicking in excess of 80% again this year from inside the left-hand touchline. Lovely kick to make it 6-4.
Stay back, guys.
5 seconds.
Stay back, guys. Play for it.
Matt Pryor off the field as Dugan resumes with the Titans leading 6-4. It's magic round here at Suncorp. If you're a footy tragic, this is the place to be over the next 4 days. Played by Arrow. And now for Bryce Cartwright, Paul, who I know you watch a lot of Titans games. In the last couple of weeks, it seems like there's a bit of form coming back.
Yeah, I think he's tried to simplify his game. A couple of years ago, Bryce Cartwright was all about magical passes and offloads and throwing out the back and trying to help his teammates. But I like what he's done the last few weeks. He's running for himself as they get a penalty now, the Titans, only 25 metres out. And he's playing a lot better.
There's a lot of encouragement out there. Kevin Proctor, the skipper tonight, right in the middle of it, barking some instructions. I wonder if they're thinking about a penalty shot here. Centre of the field and 35 metres out from the posts. Well, Taylor's coming over. And he's going to tap it and he's going to keep going after all of that. Here's Wallace. Taylor now for Brimson, tap on play. It was out in front of Copley. And the ball's over the sideline and Michael Gordon's copped one heck of a hit.
Oh, he got hammered by Aaron Gray. Smash-a-rooney. There's another play gone wrong for the Titans. They created some space. Tried to tap it on and got hammered.
I said earlier, Andrew, that I know their form's been bad to this point, the Gold Coast, but they look like a team capable of knocking off a couple of the bigger, higher-rated teams in the comp.
That's the way they play. They're an all-or-nothing team. That play epitomises the Gold Coast. If it sticks, then they can win by 20, but unfortunately, you can go the other way. They can get rolled by 30. That's the way. They're an all-or-nothing team.
Well, they've won 2 of their last 3 games here at Suncorp, and the victories have come over Melbourne as part of a double-header back in 2017 and Brisbane last year. Here's Brayley out for Flanagan, now for Bronson Cherry. Tackled by Brimson and Tyrone Peachy. And Flanagan for Jack Williams.
Gee, I like the hooker, Joey. Isn't he? Good pass, sharp out of dummy half.
Yeah.
He's a good one. Brayley.
Well, there's 2 of them. This is Jaden, and we'll see Blake a bit later. Talented family, aren't they? 16 out. Ball sent away to Townsend. He's going to kick to the end goal. Morris is going to get try number 2.
The old veteran.
Are you 100%?
Are you 100%? Yes, I am. And Josh Morris. How many times has he done this over the last, 13, 14, 15 years? Great player for a long, long time. Well set up. All of those plays they put on, they were all at pace the last 3 or 4 tackles. Got Gold Coast, brought them up. Perfect kick. Cronulla try.
That's the key. Townsend, he was going to kick, but they hung back the defence. Watch Townsend get the ball, look up. He'll go at the defensive line, which pulls the defence towards him. Look, he's going to kick, then he accelerates, brings the defence up and finds space. He's such an underrated player, Chad Townsend. Beautiful play.
Down here, Brad.
Well, he steered him around last week against the Melbourne Storm and got the better of them. He's doing a fantastic job again today. There's the coach, Johnny Morris. A couple of tries early in this game. He's going to be valuable, especially at the back end. Andrew Fafita, he's hammy, he's gone for the game. And they're still checking on Matt Pryde with his shoulder. But Townsend, he set up the first try with a beautiful pass. And this time was a nice little kick off the right foot to the ever-reliable Josh Morris.
Thanks, Brad. So that's a huge blow for the Sharks. He was hoping to play game number 200 next week, Andrew Fafita. I wonder whether he'll aim up for that. Sharks 8-6 and Flanagan from close enough to point blank range. He'll send it over.
Time off. Let's watch the height of this kick, guys.
Sharks leading 10-6. Game 1 in Magic Round here at Suncorp Stadium. And here's Jack Williams. He was dynamic last week off the bench. Jack Williams made 150 running metres, played 40 minutes. And punches holes in defensive lines, runs really hard. Gallen now to be put down outside the 20 by Kevin Proctor and Mo Fotowaker. Kurt Capel. Now Hamlin Ueli, and look at that. Mitch Rain left on the bridge of his back. Oh, he gets a ball away. It's juggled. It's come back for Brimson. Brimson's going to dash away on the counter, and the Titans make them pay. Bad error. And the 4 points results.
Right man on the spot. He's got some speed, hasn't he?
He's a good player, this young
he
fella.
he gave him a bath once he got the ball.
I mean, Ueli, he does all the hard work. Unfortunately, the ball doesn't go to Flanagan. And Brimson, great speed.
The guy who was trying to catch the ball was Josh Dugan, the fullback, so he wasn't back there in defence. Yeah, trying to do a little bit too much. But, you know, the pass was on, it's just a bad pass. And then he just takes off. Billy.
Well, it was a spark when he came on the field last week, AJ Brimson, and he got an opportunity to show what speed he's got here. Shannon Boyd hasn't passed his HIA, so he won't be back tonight. And Jesse Arthurs, he's an outside back, but he's got an interchange card. He's coming on the field. It'll be interesting who comes off.
Playing his first NRL game tonight, Jesse Arthurs. I'll tell you a bit more about him in a second. Gee, he has got some pace, Brimson. What a prodigious talent he is. Weird sort of a game. We're back at 10 points apiece. And the Titans now, through Gordon, will be ahead.
You get the feeling his second half is going to be entertaining.
Gordon from right in front, no problem.
Stay back. Stay back.
So a seesawing affair, this one. They've gone try for try, and it's the Gold Coast by a couple as Fotuaika rumbles back and gets beyond his own 10-metre line to be tackled by Nakora. And now for Jai Arrow. Right with the ball for his back row mate, Kevin Proctor. Taylor. From outside the 40, angles a kick towards the sideline. Is it going to get there? It just takes a... Oh, hang on. Aaron Gray's lost the ball. He's tapped it back. And Arthurs with his first touch in the NRL is going to score a try. They've come from everywhere. It stacks on the mill for the young man. What has happened there?
Well, a couple of weeks ago...
Right decision, mate.
Blake Ferguson put his foot over the line and just touched the ball. Now, if Aaron Gray, he's got his foot over the touch line.
I'm back to tackle zero, mate. I've got to try. Can we confirm
if he just touches this ball?
Whether Aaron Gray's out when he touches it. Yeah, and then Jesse Arthurs, obviously the pick-up and the grounding, thanks.
So where's his feet, Aaron Gray?
Kick chase is onside.
Yep, well... Does it hit him?
Aaron Gray's left foot is over the touchline and the ball makes contact with him. We have a decision.
Oh. It's going to be out. Okay.
Are we sure that touched him?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it bounced back up and touched him in the groin area.
Go on, Fat.
Well, that'll do it. That's enough. That's all you need.
Oh.
Okay, he's in touch. He's already in touch when the ball touches him. It's a Cronulla. He's already in touch when the ball touches him, so he's out.
I don't know if that was by design, though, Joe. I think he's got a bit of luck to let him off there. Brad?
Yeah, it was unlucky for Jesse Arthurs. We had his whole family and all the ticket holders for the Jesse Arthurs clan behind us. There's a stack of them as well. And just the changes when Jesse Arthurs went on. He went to wing, Copley went to centres, Peachy plays on the left edge, and Bryce Cartwright went into the middle.
All right, thanks, Brad. Big shuffle up. They've had no luck at all.
Anything he's feeling, Aaron Gray.
Relieved?
What was he doing?
I don't know. That's Brad's domain.
Gus talks about the Bermuda Triangle. They may have brought it up from Cronulla.
Oh, there's some good stinging defence on Williams. And then Mitch Raines
Now, this happened last year in Origin 3. Tarek Sims done this in Origin 3 and got penalised.
Wait here.
Give the ball to Jack.
Wait here.
When he had the ball.
When he had the ball,
Wait
yeah.
there. Let's go. Go.
Let's go, Jack.
Go. 2.
Now Dugan doing some hard running.
Out of there, AJ.
Made nearly 180 running metres last week. Josh, it's his biggest return of the season.
Been hit
Now
hard.
Nakora, well, he has been whacked high. You could see him feeling for the jaw as soon as he hit the ground. Gee, I hope we don't lose another one here. No, he's bounced straight up.
Thank you.
I think he's got a mouth guard in.
Oh.
Thanks, mate.
We'll work out this period, Davey. Nick, Mel. Hold. Go. Bryce, get out! Hold! Go, 1.
Townsend. He's Hamlin Newelly.
So run up there! Hold!
Taken by Tyrone Peachy. 25 out. There's Flanagan. Oh, nice hands, Nakora, who he was at pace there and he was able to hang on to the pass. 12 out from the line. For Flanagan, for Gallen.
Bryce, get out of there! Come on!
Cartwright made the tackle. Gallen will play it 6 out. Ball speared away to Williams. Another intercept. Ash Taylor. The little legs are pumping. How far will they take him? He's going to put it on the boot. He wants the Don to chase after it. Anthony Don. Who's back there? Is that Paul Gallen?
Get off!
That's it's Morris. That's someone standing in front of me. It couldn't have been Gav.
Paul Gallen.
That would have been one of the great turnarounds
He's back
ever.
on the 20-metre line, the other end.
Release!
That'll do, mate.
Well, we've got kicking licenses. I think we've got a passing license. Who passed that ball? Is that Jack Williams? Just passed it straight to him.
An early kick here. Tackle 4 inside the 40. Towards the sideline from Townsend. It's going to roll back towards the goal line. Gordon's got it. And Townsend's down there to lead the chase along with Capewell.
Some of these players are dead set out on their feet. You can see some of the forwards coming back to the Titans. The last couple of minutes, it's just been end to end. This is a crazy game.
Penalty against defender.
Yeah, penalty. Interference in the play of the ball.
With Magic Round officially underway, tonight is NRL Golden Charity Night. It's a great initiative with ticket proceeds going towards the wonderful work of the NRL, Titans and Sharks community partners. So great support of the community by all the clubs associated with Magic Round. So Proctor. Tackled by Townsend. Capel. Here's Jai Arrow. Taylor for Brimson. And now out for Gordon. Here's Arthurs. Runaway Bay Junior, this young man, born in New Zealand. Played under 20s football at Melbourne and was at North Sydney last year and then gets a first grade start with the Titans. Jesse Arthurs, the 14 for the Gold Coast. Here's Peachy with the ball. Now Arthurs with a chance. Can he make this one stick? No.
In the touch.
Well, that would have been another try from a
Beach, can you just monitor these fellas if they're
ill-directed pass.
It's all right. Got to roll up,
Just
mate.
hung on again, Cronulla.
Clock on,
Nice
guys.
work from Peachy.
Gather into
Yeah.
scrum.
The way he looks in and then plays out. Dale Copley overruns. Look, looks in, plays out, gets Cherry turned in. Fortunately, Dale Copley overruns. Jesse Arthur goes for the corner. And the foot's out. But
Nice work by Gray.
Geez, that was nice lead-up work from Peachy.
I reckon Peachy should be playing in the halves, Andrew. The more he gets the ball in his hands, the better for his team.
We might go to Brad Fittler on this one. his best position. He's played everywhere. Maybe he's a running 5'8". Freddie, you down there?
Yeah, I think we always talk about that position on the bench. It's very hard when obviously playing for the Titans. But I like what they've done here. Start him in the centres. If you can bring someone on like a Jesse Arthurs, he looks pretty exciting. Then start moving him in, get him into the halves, just get him more contact with the ball. You just need him interested.
Well, that was classic halves ball playing, the way he looked in and then turned out.
Here's Dugan with a good run. Making good yardage up the centre there. Scooped up in one hand by Brayley. And Gal's tackle by Peachy and Cartwright. A couple of former Panthers as well. Early ball now for Nakora. It's the last tackle, and they're going to be tackled with it.
I think it's a finger in the eye there.
Chad Townsend back in the middle of the field wasn't happy with that. Claw into the set of 6.
There's blood. Oh, he's bleeding. Hang on, Dave.
Well, the right edge, Bronson Sherry, he's got to be communicating to his halves. On this right side, there is so much space as they're rolling forward. He's got to be tipping to his 5'8" or his halfback. Just
Tyrone.
Give him some early ball.
Braden, come and step
So much space out there for the Sharks.
Time back on.
I say Josh Dugan's last couple of weeks have been good. He's running with the football better.
Braden, off that body, let's go. It's a flop. That's a simple flop, Jack. Tackle complete.
Last 5 minutes of the half. And the Titans with a chance to go on the attack.
Back here, fellas.
Be 33 metres out from the line when play restarts. And Arrow with the first run to be met by Gallen and Williams and Hamlin-Ueli. Here's Taylor. They turn it back for Gordon. Gives it away to Brimson. Oh, lovely left foot step. A couple of them, actually. And the defence just didn't know which way he was going to go there. Here's Cartwright with it. Thinking about the offload and then held onto the football. 4 metres out. They lead 12-10. Is there more points coming? Peachy's after it. Peachy will score for the Titans.
Yeah, nice play there. Beautiful kick from Ash Taylor. This field position, they'll see Dugan in the defensive line. And the key is you kick behind where the halfback defends. He chases. We'll just pause it there. This is Josh Dugan in the defensive line here. The ball will come wide. And the key is if you can get it behind this man here, because the outside defenders come up past the ball. Ball will go to Taylor. Dugan's coming across and cover. Gets it in behind. Dugan has to run 20-30 metres from that position. Harvey Norman replay. Peachy goes through, strolls over. Nice setup play there by the Titans. Freddie?
Once again, like the first try, the pass from Mitch Rain. Have a look at this. Right out in front. Straight away gets the Sharks from being positive and getting up and thinking they can stop the play to Ash Taylor running at them, thinking, well, we better hold up here and check how far we are out. The kick's a perfect kick and Peachy's a perfect chase, but the pass just turns the mentality of the Sharks from being aggressive in defence to being a bit passive, and then end up being enough to get Peachy behind the defence line. Great pass, great kick, nice try to Peach.
Good play, Mitch Rain. I think the side goes better, to be honest, when he's in. Nathan Peach is obviously a very good hooker as well, but he's a little bit different to Mitch. And Mitch played Origin for a game. No, he didn't play Origin. I know he's the backup to when Robbie Farrow was playing Origin. He was the next in line.
Yeah, he was around the mark. So Gordon to give the Titans an 8-point lead here in the shadow of half-time. Lovely strike.
Wait for it, guys. Kick.
Well, the Titans, are they tracking towards an upset over Cronulla? Only 2 wins for the season so far. In both of those victories, they have led at half-time, and it would appear they're going to do that here. And Tyrone Peachy, with all of his energy, has been the critical element of what they've done tonight. The feeder with the civvies on and the ice on the hamstring, not good. Here's Mitch Rain. Half a chance up the centre again. Mitch Rain is causing some problems in close.
He's been the best player on the field, Mitch Rain.
Now Fotuaker.
Strong.
And Taylor will kick for the sideline. Fecky wants to try and keep it in. Gives it away to Dugan. Oh, he had to turn his back to catch the pass, and the Titans are after him with interest. Bundled into the ground, Josh Dugan. Now Aaron Gray. Look at them surge here. Enormous pressure on Cronulla. Fecky now can't get to the 10. Look at the bodies in there for the Titans. He's shoved back. They're 5 metres out from their own line after 3 tackles. Kurt Capel, he's not even at the 10-metre line. Well, they're in all sorts here. Gallen will steady the ship. And they need a booming kick to send it over the halfway line at the very least. There's still 40 seconds left in the half, and Townsend gets a good purchase on it. It bounces up for Gordon. Tackled on the Sharks' 40-metre line. Totally different performance, this one, by Cronulla to what we saw last week, Andrew. They had 57% of the ball against Melbourne, and they completed at 85%.
Yeah, just the young roster. It's very hard to stay consistent in the NRL.
Here's Peachy for Gordon. Good read, Gray. Wraps him up, ball and all. Last play of the half. Peachy down a short side. Cartwright with a kick towards the open. Dugan takes it, collides with his own man and breaks through them. And Dugan gets up to the 20. Held! He's tackled the ground. Well, that was at times chaotic opening 40 minutes, but it's one that reads well for the Gold Coast. The opening half of Magic Round has the Gold Coast with an 18-10 lead over Cronulla.
Welcome back to Macca's Thursday Night Football live from Suncorp Stadium. The second half not far away with the Titans 18 leading the Sharks 10. Here's the coach, Garth Brennan.
Right, Garth, you happy with that half?
Happy with the result at the moment. The scoreboard, Freddie, but execution with attack needs to be better. You know, we're just a bit clunky at the moment with our attack, and you know, hopefully we can build some pressure, complete a bit better, and execute a bit better in attack.
Now, with your tactics, you kept coming left. Do you do that because you feel that's your better side, or there was a deficiency in the Sharks' right defence?
Oh, a little bit of both. You know, we've got some strength on that side with Peach and Bryce out there. Got some attack and some certainly some skill level out there is pretty high. But you know, they've got some young guys out there on the edge too. So you know, we're trying to challenge them a little bit as well.
Happy with the halves, especially Ash Taylor's first half?
Yeah, mixed. You know, he would have probably liked to see him hang on to that ball instead of kick it. But in saying that, you know, I like to encourage my players to, you know, roll the dice and see how they go and play some footy. But, you know, I think he's going all right. He's kicking well. And, you know, I'm excited to see how he goes in these next 40 minutes.
Good luck. You never know. Magic round.
Thanks, Fred. Tell mate.
Thank you, Bradley. Well, there he is. The coach is happy. Can the Titans go on with it in the second half? They are up against the Sharks side that knocked off the Storm just last week. It's back to the commentary box and Matthew Thompson.
Thank you, James. Yes, a surprise scoreline, I think, in some people's eyes. 18-10, the Gold Coast letting the Sharks into the second half here. Good to hear from Garth Brennan at half-time. He's only overseen 10 wins as Gold Coast coach when he took over the role at the start of last season. And he hasn't been dealt a very kind hand in terms of availabilities of his players for this game. So it's been a pretty gutsy effort from them to lead by 8 points at half-time, albeit in a strange sort of a match. Maybe Magic Round might be one of those sorts of weekends. Here's Jack Williams with a bustling run to start the second half. If you've joined us later, reminder, Andrew Fafita off the field and won't be back because of a hamstring injury. And he suffered a hamstring injury a couple of weeks ago against the Roosters as well. You can see there he is. He's got the leg bandaged and the ice on it. Going now for Kurt Capewell. Oh, he's been dragged here. And he'll stop a few metres inside from the touchline.
Go for Brian.
Way now for Hamlin Ueli.
Last tackle, get up. Hold. Hold. Go. Brian.
Kyle Flanagan. With a drop punt style high kick down the field. And Jesse Arthurs playing his first match. Scored 7 tries in 7 games for the Burnie Bears in the Intrust Super Queensland Cup so far this year.
Let's go. Hold. Go 2.
Jai Arrow go inside Cronulla's half. Powers his way up to the 40-metre line where he's stopped there by Williams. Wayne showing it right. And he steals 10 metres for his team. Played it quickly. Here's the Peach. He'll kick for himself. It's bounced back. It's played at. So it'll be 6 to go. And Arthurs has got it back. Well, things happen when Tyrone Peachy is on the field. And he's pulled off another set of 6 for his team here. Here's Arrow with it.
Go 1.
Ball out for Cartwright. Plays out for Taylor. And out for Brian Kelly. Can't get away from Josh Morris and had to fling the ball back before he was bundled out. Now Taylor with it. Bit of a swerve for Proctor. They've got a bit of room here. Gallen coming in with Williams and Jaden Brayley 5 metres out from the Cronulla line. Ball to Bryce Cartwright. Now to Foda Waker. Only 2 metres short of the line. This is a really stern examination of Cronulla's defence as Rain goes for it. And he's denied. He'll be over the line. And the tackle has been completed.
No, I called her on 4. Jump. 4. Time back on. Tackle 4.
Here's Taylor for the skipper Proctor. What's Ash Taylor going to orchestrate here? We'll go through the hands for Kelly, who's dropped it. And Chad Townsend comes back with the ball for the Sharks.
Knock on, bring it out here. Hand over.
Not the best finish to the set, but they're threatening. They look promising. Ball in their hands. There's an moment there. I thought Kevin Proctor should have passed it a little bit earlier in the set. Had some room on the outside. But good start for them in the second half. Just Jack Williams again.
He's a good player, isn't he?
He just goes hard. Good to see.
Flanagan from the corner. And now for Bronson Sherry with some ball early in the tackle count. He's up to the halfway. I've got the second best attacking record in second halves this season, Cronulla, scoring just over 13 points on average in the second halves of their game. And they really closed Melbourne out of that match last week. So, providing they don't fall any further behind, they'll feel they've got the situation in hand to a degree. Nakora with some footwork, and then he gives it back to Gal. He's tackled now a couple in from the sideline. Townsend. Out for Fecky to play it back. It's a ball back here. Townsend again with a kick, and it falls for Arthurs, who's sweeping back there in cover.
Get out now, Jack, come on.
Paul Gallen had 3 touches that set. I'm watching him out. He can hardly pick his legs up. But competitor he is. He won't come off. Well, he can't come off, really. Feeder and Pryor both maybe gone for the game.
It's been a while since he's played 80 minutes, I would have thought. For Cartwright. He really has. He's put that offload away, hasn't he? He's just running hard and putting some muscle into his defence as well. And there's a good kick for the touchline.
Good comes,
yeah, well, he had to. And, you know, because just about everything he was doing was not coming off for a while there. And, you know, back to basics for him, and he's playing a lot better.
Here's Ash Taylor. His team's got an 8-point lead. Can he pilot them home for an upset? Round 3 of the Suncorp Super Netball fires up this weekend live on 9. Don't miss all the action beginning Saturday from 3 as the Thunderbirds battle the Vixens, and then the Queensland Derby takes centre stage from 1 o'clock. Bailey goes away now for Cape Wall. Now we're hearing that Matt Pryor has been cleared to come back into the game, so that's good news. They'll get one of their representative big men back at some point. There's Josh Morris, who scored 2 tries, fires the ball away to Sherry. Has he got in the open pasture? He'll draw and pass for Gray. He steps back infield. Goes inside the 30, and they're 25 away from the Titans line now.
What a great pass, Josh Morris.
For Flanagan, for Townsend, for Cape Ball, draw and pass. Oh, another one by Morris. Becky rolls away from the defence. Morris has got it back. There's a hand on it. They've got another set of 6 coming. Josh Morris has had a blinder in the last 2 plays. Away now for Flanagan. He shows, he dummies. Oh, he had an intercept on a tray there, Arthurs. Instead, the ball's lost. It's picked up by the Sharks, and Aaron Gray is about to be awarded a try.
Yeah, put it all down to the Josh Morris, who just drifted across the field about 2 minutes ago and threw a bullet pass to Cronulla players that were in space. Brilliant play by Josh Morris. The old vet, this is it. Look at this pass. That's a ripper. In this space, and from there it was all Cronulla. Brad Fittler on the sideline.
Yeah, I thought Gray and Bronson-Zeri did a great job. They didn't get too excited. Took the ball to ground and came over to the left. And once again, Flanagan and Townsend. Beautiful little show and go there by Flanagan. They get the tap down. And Gray comes up with the 4 points on the Harvey Norman replay, Bill.
Yeah, well, the fortune favours the brave, and they were certainly the brave in this set, the Cronulla Sharks. Kyle Flanagan had a couple of these touches in this set. He showed inside and then went outside, created the overlap. Beautiful try from Cronulla.
And that finisher, that's shades of Aaron Gray in his heyday at South. He was a really good finisher, wasn't he, Andrew?
Yeah, hit and spin on Dale Copley. He's down, Copley. I don't know if he's winded or it's copped a head knock, but yeah, great finish. He's had some good things tonight, Aaron Gray. A couple of head scratches. It's good to see him back to his best.
Well, he was left in this side when Sasai Feki proved his fitness, and Sione Katoa was left out. And he's regarded as one of the more exciting young wingers in the competition, so there's a vote of confidence by the coach, John Morris. Kyle Flanagan from right against the sideline. It's not coming back enough. It's 18-14.
Just wait for the whistle, mate. Stay back.
Sharks get the first points after half-time, 18-14. The Gold Coast still with the lead. It's inside a converted try margin now. Oh, Nakora's lost it. There's a penalty. And there was a rake. Now, I saw a grimace come across his face. And he's obviously copped some sort of a knock here, or maybe had a shoulder bent. Let's see.
He's grabbing for the shin. Leg twist under the tackle. He runs hard. Nakora.
Oh, watch that. No touch, Mitch. Back here, guys. Come on, work with me.
There's a long kick for the line.
Wait for it, guys. I'll tell you when.
And after points, Cronulla have been offered a chance right down the Titans' end. Jason Bakuya out there on the field looking for his 100th win in the NRL. That's his first touch of the game so far. Handy bloke to have coming into the game at this stage with all his experience. Hamlin Ueli, 13 out. Away now for Townsend. He works with Flanagan. Shows the dummy. Cole Flanagan himself. Can he find the turf? No.
Cole Flanagan. Tackle 3, in line with Dave, mate.
We need better out of our middles there. We go one
It's all right, guys. We're going to just let him go, Jai. You got him now.
Just watch it there, watch it.
Guys! Tackle 3. Tyrone. Wait on the line, guys. Tackle 3. Time on. Hold. Go.
Bakuya with the first run towards the post on tackle number 4. He's right underneath the black dot. Brayley sends it back now for Townsend on the Dugan. He's got to give himself up, otherwise he would have been penalised. Capewell was in front of him. One out for Townsend. Not played at. Scooped up, tapped back. Hotly contested ball for Sasai Feki with it. He'll put a kick back through. It's going to land in the in goal. What a kick from Feki under pressure. And Gordon, no, he's gone. He's back at his own in goal. Sasai Feki wouldn't have kicked the ball.
Watch this short one here, Dave. Clock on. Hey, Bell said,
Yeah,
Nick,
nice play by Feki.
Nick.
He got the scraps out the back and then looked up and went for it. Put the pressure on, made him.
Contact here, guys. Refocus.
Cronulla boys followed, and well done. Dugan.
Max Kevin, get up!
17 for the Titans is Max King. He made the tackle along with Proctor. Hamlin Ueli to within 18 of the line. Jaden Brayley, Chad Townsend, that's a Kurt Capewell. He ran hard at Brian Kelly, but the centre sticks on, and they're going to show him over. In fact, he got the ball back, but Proctor gets it, and there's a flag up anyway. So that's good defence by the Gold Coast.
Okay, so it's off the Sharks. Scrum in here, Gold Coast feed. Pass comes back in, Cameron Proctor's already out, Gold Coast feed.
Plenty of numbers in there. 5 Titans. Taylor and Gordon.
Michael Gordon made the difference in the end.
I've given up a lot of points in a number of games already this season. Seems to be a bit more determination about the Gold Coast defence tonight. As Andrew touched on in the first half, they've got the points in them. It's just a matter of whether they can complement that with the application. Here's Max King. Runs for 10 metres, put down 25 out from his own line. Ball comes to Tyrone Peachy.
On the mark, Tyrone.
Cartwright with a quick pass on, and Fotuaika. Tackle near the halfway line. The 14, Blake Brayley's out there, and his brother Jade is still out there too. So both the brothers on the field at the same time.
All good.
Brimson kicks towards the sideline off the left boot. Dugan across there to cover. He's met by Peachy. 15 out from his own line. Now Gray. See what they do with their dummy half here. Well, it's going to be Blake Brayley. So you'd imagine then Jaden's going to play a running back rower sort of a role in the centre. Oh, the ball nearly came out of Bakuya's grasp there. Hamlin Ueli. 5 short of halfway. Tackle 5 now for the Sharks. Blake Brayley for his halfback Townsend. The first game of Jesse Arthurs running back at them. Got plenty of pace. Now for Anthony Don. Down here, Brad.
There you go. Big minutes, mate. How'd you feel out there?
Not too bad. We've obviously lost a couple of big boys, so a few of the bench middles got played extra minutes tonight. But yeah, look, we're going okay. They're probably just out enthusing us at the moment and completing their sets a little bit better than we are.
Another old timer, Josh Morris. What do you think of his game?
Yeah, a couple of tries. He's going pretty well. We need our back five coming out of our end though. We probably need them to do a bit more work there. But when the opportunity comes, they need to take them as he has so far.
Who's making you nervous on the other team, the Titans?
Yeah, they're outside backs, Peachy and Kelly. And this bloke's kicking game. They're putting it in the right spot and they're turning it over in the right field positions, which is what we're not doing. So we just got to defend our sets and get through our sets. A kick's a win. That's what we say.
All right, 25 to go, mate. Good luck.
Cheers.
Thanks to Paul Gallen. Here's Morris. Fecky's outside of him. Oh, Morris palmed off Brian Kelly. Now for Capewell. He'd have laid short odds that he was going to reply Tyrone Peachy when the question was put to him of who scares you in the opposition team. Now Townsend plugs it to the corner. Gordon gets across. Fecky leads the chase.
It's an escort.
Oh,
Interference on Josh Morris. Just here, mate. There's a bounce.
So someone runs Josh Morris off the ball here. There's no need, really. We got penalised for one last week against the Cowboys. Philip Sammy ran somebody off the ball. Just not needed. He milks it well, Josh Morris, but Brian Kelly, no need for it. And this is a big turnaround, this one.
Well, they were 20 metres away from the ball. There's no cause for it at all.
Bakuya within 6 metres of the Gold Coast line. Stockwell in 18, the tackler. Here goes Hamlin Ueli. Another powerful performance from him. Came into the game after just a handful of minutes when Fafita went off. Blake Brayley. Now Kyle Flanagan, he had to prop and go back, and he's going to kick to the in goal. And Brimson is just going to bat it dead.
Okay, what's your short one again, guys?
A nice play by Kyle Flanagan. And what it shows, he'll go to the line and he's looking for his halves partner out the back, but he's looking up and he sees the defence rushing. When he sees that, he pulls it back. It's a great sign for a young half, where he's not premeditating who he's got to pass to. He's reacting to the defence. Sees the game really well, this young man.
Say Matt Moylan is due back next week. Oh, what a booming drop kick that is. That was sweet off the boot. And 60 metres. And back comes Aaron Gray. Blake Brayley takes a couple of steps, then goes to Bakuya. Townsend for Dugan, second receiver. Takes on Ash Taylor. But Proctor's there to help with the tackle. 14 metres out. Dugan's reacted to something. Oh, Taylor's trying to punch there. Dugan's run after him, and the referees haven't seen it. Blake Brayley away through Flanagan and Townsend. A looping ball. Gray's going to score again.
Outstanding pass. Got two of the great halfbacks sitting up here in the box. Shades of Andrew Johns and Jonathan Thurston, this one. JT?
Yeah, great vision there by Chad Townsend. He sees the defence is up in their line. He throws it straight over the top for a try in the corner.
It's a great pass, isn't it? Just looks up, sees the room there on the Harvey Norman replay. Like that one, Freddie?
Yeah, I did. I can't say I like the Titans' defence. They just came up, and stood there. The rule I always used to use was you don't make your decision while the ball player's got the ball in his hands. As you can see there, the Titans defence, particularly Jesse Arthurs, they just come right up in the line, past the ball, and made a decision way before the ball had released out of Kyle Flanagan's hands. Poor defence. And Billy, what are you seeing?
It was a beautiful pass from Chad Townsend, but the great lead-up work, a professional kick into the corner. They gained the penalty, and then he put the polish on the end of it with a nice pass to the winger.
This is for the lead, this kick now. The Sharks trail 18-10 at half-time. And if Flanagan can slot this on the sideline, they're going to skip ahead at the hour mark.
That's Aaron Gray's second try tonight. He once scored 4 tries for City.
He did?
At Tamworth.
Don't you do your research?
It's all there.
Thanks, Middo.
He's not hitting him all that well tonight, Kyle. It's 18 all.
Ash! Step on the line, mate. You got to kick in the line. Wait for the whistle. Stay back. Kick.
From 18-10 at half-time to 18 all. 20 minutes left to play. The experience and grinded the Sharks against the youthful exuberism of the Titans. Bronson Sherry hit really hard there.
I'd like to see him in the clear.
They've handed 5 players debuts this year, Cronulla, which is the most that the club has played in a single season since way back in 1994. Jaden Brayley, strong run. Straight past Stockwell that time. And a kick now from Flanagan. Rigged high and taken by Gordon at the back. This is Arthurs.
Well, the match is poised, and it's for Ash Taylor. Does some really good things tonight, but can go missing in the game. So the game poised like this, he's got to stand up and own this game.
Jared Wallace reintroduced. Dowell, he had a very brief breather. Long enough to have a chat with Freddie on the sideline. He's about to go back out there with a kick towards the wing of Aaron Gray.
And you're right about Braden Hamlin-Ueli. He's a good player. His work rate while he was on there was excellent, and he's got a little offload in him through one ordinary pass, but very impressive.
Tomorrow on 9's VB Friday Night Football, can Anthony Seibold's Broncos bounce back against Desi Hasler and the boys from Brookvale? They've got a few out, Manly, but they've won 5 of their last 6. Find out tomorrow. Our live coverage starts at 7:30 right here at Suncorp, part of Magic Round on 9.
Well, surely they win tomorrow night. This will be packed.
Upwards of 40,000, they're saying. Oh, ball lost. Backwards. No.
Well,
Stolen one-on-one backwards by the Sharks, and then knocked on by Michael Gordon in the ring.
Big play here. Townsend plays the ball, tries to rake the ball, and they're saying it goes backwards off the Sharks. And then Michael Gordon drops it forward.
Into the Sharks player.
Great call.
Yeah, hit his arm. Yeah. No, it's a good call.
Yep.
On you boys. All right, well, Sharks in the go zone.
Bakuya. He's tackled here. 15 metres out from the Gold Coast line. Will they be nervous now, this Titan side, won't they? Blake Brayley, Josh Dugan. The ball now for Nakora. He's on the 10. Sent to Flanagan. Away for Gow. Tries to palm off Proctor. He's 5 metres short of the Gold Coast line. Can they crack them again here and take the lead, the Sharkies? Here's Jaden Brayley playing at lock at the moment. He's a metre out from the line. Blake Brayley with a long ball to Chad Townsend to Flanagan, and now Sherry. Look at that with the right foot step and the catch at the same time. He's a special player, this boy.
I think we've got an obstruction.
Stops in the line, yeah. No try. Yeah, okay, I've got tackle 5, mate. I've got a no try.
And it's Nakora.
Can we confirm an obstruction from the Sharks with the lead runner stopping in the line?
What a shame.
That's a shame, didn't he? Showed a good fend, didn't it?
Britton Nakora stops in the defensive line and stops the ability of Max King to defend the play. We have a decision.
What's JT? What's the go there with Nakora? Is he supposed to just keep running through?
Keep getting through the line. You've got to keep getting through the line when you run on those block plays.
I'm back on. I get to blow the penalty. One ref. Yep.
So stopping and waving your arm around doesn't count.
I don't think so, Fat.
That catch and change of direction in one motion, and then the left foot step and the acceleration. What a potentially potential superstar, isn't he?
He's got some tools, speed, power.
Stop it, Joey.
Kids in bed yet?
Another penalty. Back-to-back penalties for the Titans.
Probably the same that Britain gets as well. I'll get it. Dave, just kiss the objective well, right?
So the obstruction call, and then the second penalty has the Gold Coast right up in the hot zone here. And Jai Arrow with a very dogged run. Goes up to the 10-metre line. He's dumped into the ground by Jaden Brayley. 18 points apiece. Can the Gold Coast reclaim the front? Jared Wallace is stopped by Nakora. Rain to dummy half. Goes away to Stockwell. Taken by Bakuya. And Blake Brayley there too. Here's Taylor. Sends it back for Arrow. He wants him to run towards the post. That's what he's going to do. Couple short of the line. 5th and last tackle. Taylor's stationed to the right-hand side. Shows the dummy. Gives it away to Gordon. He then goes to Brian Kelly. He comes back in, and this is way too deep.
Well, that was a disaster. There was no communication from the halves to the outside men. The Sharks had defenders there, and they go through the play anyway, and then they kick it dead. That was...
Did you see the look on the fan? Gold Coast Titans fan. It was like, what the? It's hilarious.
I think they think so, Paul. Bakuya tackled hard by Proctor and Wallace. Jack Williams getting ready to re-enter as Nakora goes for another strong Gallant. Tackled by Brimson. Now for Gallant. Still booing him. You reckon they let up in his last year, don't you? 5th and last tackle. Bakuya taken by Jai Arrow. And a high kick coming from Townsend's boot. Pressure. Well taken. Oh. Flanagan went for a piggyback ride with Michael Gordon for a couple of metres. Well, we're definitely poised, aren't we? In the literal sense. 18 all. And we're in the home stretch now. Both teams have had players off the field, so their resources are being stretched. Titans hoping to avoid a 3rd successive loss. They've only had 2 wins so far this year. And the Sharkies, they won't be too far away from the pace if they can take the 2 points away from this. Here goes Arrow with a run. Good late offload too to drag them in. Rain gives it. Wallace with a charge. Back to Mitch Rain. Away to Taylor. Loops it up now for Proctor. Tries to get on the outside of Townsend, but Morris is there to help with the tackle. It's the last on this set. And oh, look at this one for a swirler from Taylor. Oh, good take. Aaron Gray had to be right on the ball there, and he did. Now Bronson Sherry's copped the knock.
Pressure on the neck. All accidental.
Yeah.
These teams play a draw a couple of years ago.
2016.
Been taking the fish oil too, Fatty. There's a memory.
These two teams played earlier in the year, by the way, down at Shark Park. 20-6, the Sharks won. No, this is all me. The Sharks won. They're the first two teams to play for the second time this year. There you go.
Very good. Oh, strong run, Josh Morris. He's had a big game, hasn't he? And away now for Townsend. He wants to boot it over the sideline.
Who's your money on, Fat, this far out?
You know what? I'm tipping, because I have coffee with him most days, I'm tipping an Ash Taylor kick for an Anthony Don try, the Donster. See him most days down at the coffee shop.
Anthony Don?
Yeah.
Or Ash Taylor?
No, Anthony Don. I think he might do that.
Well, he's scored a try in his last 6 games running, so he's going looking for 7 in a row. Make sure you stick around tonight too for our post-game show. Macca's Golden Point. Brisbane star Corey Oates is a special guest live at the desk as the team delve into what's happening at the Broncos at the moment. There's plenty to talk about there. And the segment that everyone is talking about returns as Freddie goes live and loud inside the winning team sheds. Macca's Golden Point straight after the footy, live from Suncorp.
Any stories tonight?
No. I go, no, don't you try and coerce me into another story, all right? I'm getting hammered at home.
Here's Taylor. But Gordon just straightens up off the right foot, but Townsend with the legs tackle along with Kurt Capewell. Mitch Rain, Ash Taylor, Jai Arrow, back to Rain. Trying to navigate a path through, gets up inside the 40.
When those offloads come in the middle of the field, you've got to transfer it quickly to your outside men.
Taylor bangs a high one up towards Aaron Gray. And he gets around the first line of defence, but he copped a good whack as he got to his own 10. Kevin Proctor. The Dugan now.
Rolled his sleeves up tonight. Dugan's been really strong coming out of trouble. Goes Fecky.
Now Josh Morris. Not at the halfway yet. Blake Brayley with the one-handed pickup. Goes to Bakuga, nearly busting through them. They just dragged him at the last second. Townsend with a very high kick. Capewell's chasing Anthony Don. Plucks it out of midair. 8.5 left, 18 all. They starting to think 1 point from here.
Oh, definitely. Next time you're in field position, I'll be taking one.
Well, 8 of the last 10 games between these teams have been decided by 6 points or less. So there's a bit of precedent. Gow topping the meterage and Jai Arrow for the Gold Coast. Here's a kick by Brimson. A kick and gather. He couldn't gather it actually. He tried a second kick. And now Dugan. A bit of broken play. He wanted to get an offload off, but he opted against it. Gordon with the tackle. There's no one at home as a result of that. Kurt Capewell, a couple short of the halfway line. Morris. In the centre of Suncorp, on the 40, tackle number 3. And Gallen feeds it away for Flanagan. He'll go to Sherry. Oh, another great right foot step for Flanagan now. Almost into the clear. Peachy got him. Oh, Bronson Sherry. He is so hard to handle, but Peachy, a bit of ill-discipline. Handed Cronulla a penalty and a chance to hit the front.
Unnecessary. Go team.
Well, as Chad Townsend stand up here, if you
it's unnecessary.
have a look at Cole Flanagan, he's out on his feet. As a kicker, J2, there's nothing worse when you're out on your feet. You see him there, he's under fatigue. I think Chad Townsend, he has to step up and take his kick.
Well, he's one of the best kickers in the rugby league, has been for years, Chad.
Ashley?
No.
Have a look at his footwork.
Oh, how good is this?
Oh, and
wow.
The Gidley flick out the back.
Now, what did he do wrong, Teachy?
Well, he goes on with it. Gets him down,
right.
and then there's an extra pull. Pulls him back down. Bit of argy-bargy.
And a little slap across, and then there it is there. Yeah, okay. All right, well, he's gone like a bastard so far tonight, the kid, hasn't he, really, in the kicking.
Well, it's a big moment for him,
It's a big one for him. Let's see what he does. Brad Fittler.
I've been watching Cole Flanagan through rep football over the last 4 years, and he's one of the sweetest kickers you've ever seen, but I think ever since he's been kicking in first grade, it was only over the last couple of weeks, I haven't seen him quite nail the ball or hit the sweet spot or as he would in the junior footy, whether it's just because he's a bit more fatigued or the pressure's a little bit higher, he's a little bit tighter. But once he gets his flow and gets in the groove, he'll be one of the great goal kickers, Cole Flanagan.
Joe, were there times you felt the fatigue when you had to nail a goal?
Oh, definitely.
And what does it do to you?
And that time, it affects everything. It affects your rhythm, your power, your concentration. Sometimes you just got to throw the ball away and get a breather. This is a big kick for him. He's only young in his career, but this is one of the biggest moments he's had so far.
Five minutes 45 left. And Flanagan for the lead. He's got it. That was a better one.
He would have dreamt about that moment.
Yeah.
For the last 10 years, since he's been playing footy.
And that's what Brad Fittler was talking about, how sweet he can hit it, and he hit that one beautiful.
Well, that'll do his confidence a lot of good. There's still a stack of time on the clock, though.
Stay back.
Just over 5 minutes to go. The game is far from sealed. Short restart. Ash Taylor bangs it up there. It's touched back. Oh, Anthony Don got a finger on it and knocked it on.
Anthony Don did. Dave, you got to scrum here, mate. Clock on, guys. Watch
that so nearly fell right in Anthony Don's lap. Look at this. Oh, he's almost entitled to catch that. And if he did, look out.
Watch that position, Beesh. Can you? Let's go. Stay here, guys. Roll. Let's go.
It's a close one to start Magic Round here at Suncorp. Might be a twist or two left in this yet. Bakuya.
Up again now, boys. Let's go.
Taken in the tackle of Cartwright and Jai Arrow. Here's Jack Williams. Good quick play of the ball. Blake Brayley goes for a dash out of dummy half. 4 metres short of the halfway line. Here's Gow. Chad Townsend. Jason Bakuya. Taken around the legs by Wallace. On the last tackle, Townsend will stab one up towards Anthony Don's wing. Morris was giving chase, couldn't get a play at it because Brian Kelly was in the way, and Michael Gordon takes it. They've got 90 metres to go, the Gold Coast. 3 minutes 40 left. Good offload. And Arthur's in game number 1. What a take by Wallace, that one. Not around the ankles. 9 short of the halfway line. Tackle number 3. AJ Brimson out for Jai Arrow. Met by Capewell and Blake Brayley. He's eventually stopped. Rain sets off. He'll try and go back to the left-hand side. Finds Wallace. He gives it to Brimson. And out to Peachy. Left foot kick. He wants to set up a chase for Arthurs, but the ball rolls over the sideline. 3 minutes left on the clock.
It wasn't the play. Tyrone Peachy knows that the kick had to stay in. If you're going to grab her in behind at this stage of the game, had to keep the ball in play.
Beach. Thank you, mate. Okay,
No,
thanks,
change
Beach.
position, good step, but don't change position. Okay, Sharks.
Wait here.
Let's go.
Hold.
Okay, let's go. Here, Blake. Let's go, mate. Let's go. Okay, lock off.
Well, they've been well below what's usually expected of them, this Sharks outfit, but they've got a 2-point lead and they can almost get it done from here. If they can get to the end of this set, kick deep, they've probably only got to defend 1 set of 6. Oh, Josh Morris. This might be the best game he's had in years. Amazing performance from the veteran. 5 tries in the season at his new club, Cronulla. Now Bakuya.
He's a good player, Bakuya. He always gets the job done when he comes off the bench. Really strong performance again. He got slapped around the face.
Oh, that might nearly see us out here.
That was
High
Jack.
tackle penalty.
Back here.
The jumping Jack Williams, he got hammered across the face, and the penalty.
Come on.
1 minute 50.
Dave, they're offside out here.
Drag every possible second out of the clock here.
Kicking out, mate. Hey, remember that set Bomber spoke about in video?
Chad.
Only did 40 seconds?
Chad, let's go, mate. Let's go. There. Let's go, Chad. There.
Well, this is one
Time
of the
out.
best time-wasting
Time
performances ever by Gow.
Okay, eyes on the ball, guys. Locate your numbers in.
That'll nearly do it, won't it? Set of 6, just about. They might get
you'd think so.
10 or 15 seconds left.
Hold.
Hop there. Come on. Nice and square.
Hold. Here. Hold. Go,
Here's the skipper. 12 metres out from the line. They can make a bird of it with a try here. Jason Bakuya. Taken by Proctor and Taylor. Proctor, he nearly ripped it away from him there before Arrow came in to finish off the tackle. Here goes Williams. He'll power his way towards the line. He can't get the ball down.
Let go. Hold. Get up.
He jumped out of the 4X Brewery that time. He was a mile back. Gallen!
Oh, no.
Gallen
Has he
himself will score!
The old skipper. He has.
He's going to take a try home from Suncorp.
Oh, he's gone over backwards. Beep, beep, beep. Johnny Morris is happy. Jimmy Dimmick, Wade Graham, they're all in the box. Good on you, Gal. Got another strong game, just getting the metres.
Been a big win, hasn't it? Lost Pafuta early.
Sensational win.
The injuries leading into this game.
Pryor hasn't come back on.
Matt
Look at this.
Pryor hasn't been back
Over
on.
he goes.
Yeah, set play. They see the fullback at marker, Michael Gordon, and the Warhorse. Look at him go.
He's going to take the kick.
Oh, no. No.
Has he kicked the goal? I don't think he has, yeah.
Oh, here we go. Where was that, Pat?
He kicked one in Origin, didn't he? Did he kick one in his last Origin game?
Is he going to toe poke? Oh, no.
Well, he's had some enemies here at Suncorp over the years, Gal, but he scores a try and he bangs over the conversion. 26-18, the Sharkies with a very important win this one.
That's his first NRL goal, by the way. He kicked one for the City.
Cronulla 26, Gold Coast Titans 18, the opening game of Magic Round here at Suncorp Stadium. It was a cracker.